As a mark of respect and honor to the pioneers and senior leaders of ANSU, who gave the best for the upliftment of the students' community but are no more with us, may we all rise up and observe a minute of silence. As a mark of respect and honor to the pioneers and senior leaders of ANSU, who gave the best for the upliftment of the students. You may all be seated. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today, Aili Kajumo, Women Coordinator ANSU, is honored and privileged to stand here and take part together with all of you in celebrating for the second All Nagaland College Students Union Foundation Day, as well as Felicitation program for the graduate level state toppers today on 2nd of August 2021. We all know that the All Nagaland College Students Union was formed in the year 1979 with its core concept, unity is strength. It is because of aspiring and courageous people amongst us who work tirelessly against any odds and with constant support and prayer from well-wishers and common people who recognized the principle and objective of our honest works. We thank each one of you for making here and making ANSU in celebrating another historic year after establishment by completing its 42 years. And never to forget for making, shaping, and guiding ANSU through its pioneers and former leaders of the Union College Authority, faculty members, and countless intellectuals and personality, which will always remain endless and precious if to be mentioned. We extremely thank the past and present intellectuals and pioneers for their like-mindedness, wisdom, love, and support for making ANSU a dream come true for the young, honest, and hardworking youths and students of Nagaland, as well for making ANSU a progressive and selfless union to counter and make Nagaland an errorless and corruption-free state. We, the ANSU, will continue to adhere to all the good traits that you have passed for decades and will ceaselessly work for the welfare of the college authorities, students, and bind each one of them from all the corners of the society without discrimination. It is noteworthy that ANSU has initiated to recognize and felicitate the university toppers on its foundation day since the year 2018. It has been the commitment of the ANSU to acknowledge and reward the deserving students who had sacrificed and achieved great heights and ranks among thousands of students who railed and competed together. Only few achieved to be the best or to be the topper. I remember a saying by John Ford. He once said that one can speak well if our tongue can deliver the message of one's heart. And today, the degree toppers have spoken through their words and had sent a message of their heart, with them being on top among all the others. One must deeply understand that these toppers are not superhumans, but human beings with the concept of inducting life's most simplest but complex routine. I am pretty sure that they had two choices every morning: either to continue to sleep with their dream or to wake up and chase their dream, and they chose to chase the dream. What we must all learn from them is that it's never too late to be what might one have been, or that one does not have to be great to start of what one dreams of. But with practice and determination, one can accomplish a new start, if not a great ending. Let me highlight today's program. All Nagaland College Students Union for the second Foundation and Degree Toppers Felicitation Program, dated 2nd of August 2021. Venue, Capital Convention Center, Secretariat Road, Kohima. Time 11 a.m. Our guest speaker, Professor Pradeshi Lal, Vice Chancellor, Nagaland University. Chairperson, Ms. Lika Ejimo, Women Coordinator, ANSU. Invocation, Mrs. Himali K. Kiba, Associate Pastor, SABCK. Welcome note by our President ANSU, Mr. Vimie Kovitsok. We have slicing of cake, after which will be followed by speech on behalf of seniors by Mr. Lima Akam Jamir, former President ANSU, 1999 to 2000. Decree Toppers Felicitation by our Education Secretary ANSU, Mr. Kinitsitio Kense. Speech on behalf of Toppers, Mr. L. Chinklem Konyak, Modern College, Kohima. Special number by Mr. Zuzuve Sirho. Speech, our guest speaker, and a vote of thanks by General Secretary Imnaman N. Jamir. I shall now invite Mrs. Himali K. Kiba to kindly invoke God's presence in our today's program.
Good morning. Actually, I am given this privilege to say an invocation, but as I was sitting here, I was taken back to a year, 24 years ago, where I was also given a privilege to participate in duet, where I got first. There was a time, like in that time, nearly 1,000 college students came and we had a wonderful program. Today, this pandemic has brought us into this, few only successful people. Yet we are asked to go. We are asked to thank God. So this time we would like to thank God for this opportunity that God has given to all of us. I would like to bless you all the students, with the scripture taken out from Daniel, scripture passage taken out from Daniel chapter 2, verses 20th following. Praise be to the name of God forever and ever. Wisdom and power are His. He changes time and seasons. He disposes kings and raises up others. He gives wisdom to the wise and knowledge to the discerning. He reveals deep and hidden things. He knows what lies in darkness, and light dwells within Him. I thank and praise you, God of my ancestors. You have given me wisdom and power. You have made known to me what we ask of you. You have made known to us the dream of the king. Here ends the reading. Shall we all look to the Lord in prayer? Akimitea ajgava agakonu nikimeni kubujikiwa abalho oshikimitiane. Ina kasajado givi kumrabes buning belanari ambiuno no ning rongro ki ushitsa nkena shikimti ozulbenike ado givinitike akakhelona shikimti. Ado khoda ulakil hoksa akasjalina ayri khachito yvegirlo akasna timtsga bewono ambiujsa amloksa amlog mesha agiulono ishilona ki pemiko belona hido ado givitulona no ki obana golomla zikena dibo oje bibenike ado givitike akakhelona oshikimti vai ishito gulmi kono kono ishili ambi opsa serebu no dokulu zikulo givitsa besne shengida banam beitas bene kibemeli rimla kimi ambi just come to Rangron Oshikim Tane. Alho to the Hippie Moshabai. Ambu Kibo the Shalak you, Kipike Bo, Ambu, Shikami on the Panang Low Shikata Nikena. Akilo on the Pia Akilu Kumakushi Spenika Oshikimiti. Adokoda Adolakin Hokasala Panang Belanari Iju Peril Begebishan on the Kamati Benika Oshikimiti. Upon on the dog Lubes Kamati Belanari in Shakashwe Begevilo. Panangona and Bidus Adraji Kibis Ambu College Taku Abba Aguko Ashaya Agam Tikula in Ashakashi Bekevilo, Kimabanas of Solidaricum Rakush Penike, Ambu Kipimeto Kushiveki Rangonoshkim Tani, Tomla Bekemishana Bina with Darina, Akinu Alarica Ketana, Panan Belanito, Lutipus Panamush Penike, Akakolano Oshikim Tani, Ambu ki makes it an Ashish come to visit and a good joke Tibes, Nipuning a Hibokosho Kamatabu, Utulakia, Ashla Rogulas Akimi Beranda, Ambukum Rakuti Andli Pombe Limishi Beryl Gabushere Nanabanan Kabata Benike Oshiki Mitani. Oh God, at this time we would like to pray for all the participants this morning, Lord. I would like to pray for those who are going to lead, those who are going to bring out the speech, and also I pray for those who are going to bring in praising by singing, Lord. Use them in a going to speak out, they're going to lead, they're going to speak, sing what you have given, what you have done to them, Lord. Therefore, it is a prayer that you will use them in a mighty way, that they are going to praise you, they're going to say thank you because you have brought us this far. Therefore, Lord, may you use them and let them speak, the singing be a blessing for those who are sitting here this morning. We would like to lay this program unto your loving care. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Before I give time to our President Vimy Kovitso for the welcome note address, I would like to take this opportunity to introduce our guest speaker today. Our guest speaker is Professor Dr. Pradesh Lal, popularly known as Professor P. Lal, the Vice Chancellor of Nagaland University. Sir, we are extremely honored to have your presence with us today as a guest speaker. The family of Ansu would like to present you a small gift. Sir, kindly accept our token of appreciation. Thank you, sir. We also have a special invitees amongst us today. I would also like to request them to kindly receive a token of appreciation. We have Madam Apeni Lotha, Director Higher Education. Madam, kindly receive a token of appreciation and love. We have Sir Menikole, Joint Director, Higher Education, and also Project Director, Rusa. Sir, kindly stand and receive a token of appreciation. We also have Mr. Praveen Kumar, who is also the son of our guest speaker, Professor P. Lal. Sir, will you kindly receive our appreciation? I also request the team of NSF, the president of NSF, or if any one of his colleagues are here, kindly stand and receive our token of appreciation. I would also like to take this time to present all the program participants. Firstly, our Mrs. Himalike Kiba, Associate Pastor, SABCK. The one who will be bringing us a wonderful song, Mr. Zuzuve Suro. Kindly receive our appreciation. I now give time to our President Vimy Kovitso, the very handsome, to kindly come and give out the welcome note.
At the very outset, I would like to beg your due apology, as I would unmark myself to conveniently speak to all of you. Secondly, I, on behalf of the All Nagaland College Students Union, also wish to beg your due apology, as we are late by a few minutes from the scheduled time. I hope you would understand the circumstances for which we are late. A very good morning to all of you. Before I take time for the welcome note, may I have the privilege to convey two messages from our Honorable Minister for Higher Education, Sri Temjanim Nalong, and from our Honorable Advisor, Sri Metohyoka, for Technical Education and Election. Message dated the 1st of August 2021. I am delighted to learn that the All Nagaland College Students Union is celebrating its 42nd ANGSU Foundation Day and Degree Toppers Felicitation on 2nd August 2021. The ANGSU has come a long way in the last 42 years, and I am hopeful that you will continue to strive for excellence by honoring the sacrifices and good works of your pioneers in the field of student welfare, education, and progressive growth. As a college students' body, you are the guiding light for your successors, and the responsibility to work towards a better tomorrow in the interest of the future generations is upon your shoulders. I hope that you will continue to exhibit unwavering sincerity and dedication in your endeavors. I take this opportunity to commend all the degree toppers who have emerged above the rest with flying colors. The unprecedented pandemic situation in the last 1.5 years sacrifices and good work a remarkable challenge for educators and students. Therefore, I salute all of you who have put in extra hard work and dedication towards your studies. You deserve every bit of admiration and appreciation for your remarkable feat. As you celebrate this milestone of achievements, I extend heartiest greetings to each and every one of you. May this program be a grand success and an inspiration to achieve greater goals in the future. Thank you and God bless. Signed, Temjanim Nalong, Honorable Minister for Higher Education. From the Office of the Honorable Advisor, Technical Education and Election. I heartily join you all in celebrating the fruits of success you all had achieved on this solemn and auspicious occasion which ANGSU had organized to reckon the extraordinary feat you all have achieved. I congratulate you all for being the best among the best, top amongst toppers. Successes and extraordinary achievements just don't happen and comes by with the face of time or event. It definitely comes with sustained efforts and struggles, and with the larger foregoing onus to sustain and carry forward that success take with you improved status. With exceeding success, you all are now in the limelight of public expectations, and the road ahead to upkeep the tag would be quite arduous. But I want to say, in and at no measures and situation, don't get overwhelmed, not self-complacent with what you all are at the moment. Continue to waver on at every stage and situation with renewed focus and determination. Life will always take you to the next higher stage as long as you endeavor to take success to its next level. I thank ANGSU for always being the vibrant and arduous vanguard promoting student rights and interests. May success becomes you and us all to greater heights. God bless. Kuknalim. Signed, Sri Metohyoka, Honorable Advisor, Technical Education and Election. On behalf of the ANGSU and all the toppers here, we convey our sincere thanks and acknowledgement to our honorable leaders for appreciating and acknowledging the ANGSU as well as the toppers. For the information of all of us, at this very moment, we are being streamed live from the pages of ANGSU Instagram and from the YouTube channel of ANGSU. Therefore, even after this program, you would be able to see how attentive you have been hearing this program and how wonderful we all are spending this moment. Once again, a very delightful morning to you all. Happy 42nd All Nagaland College Students Union Foundation Day. Dear Chairperson, Our most honored Professor Pardeshilal, Vice Chancellor, Nagaland University, his dear son, Shirley Mahakam, former President Angsu, Director Higher Education, Madam Apeni, Joint Director Higher Education, Shramanya Khole, our Associate Pastor, SAPCK, former leaders of the All Nagaland College Students Union, tribunals, members from the Naga Students Federation, media fraternity, my dear degree toppers, parents, guardians, participants, viewers, ladies and gentlemen. 42 years ago, it was on this day, the 2nd of August, All Nagaland College Students Union was formed to carry forward the aspiration of college students community. What a vision our pioneers had. It is with heads held high, we pay our respect and honor to them for this wonderful union of ANCSU. In these 4 decades and more years running, many sacrificed their time, resources, and gave their ever best to serve the union in the welfare of our community. I pay my utmost respect and acknowledge them for their service for a better tomorrow. The endeavor of Angsu has always been to protect and promote the cause of students. Nevertheless, we envision to invigorate opportunities and assure boulevard to our fraternity. One significant aspect to ponder upon how and why ANCSU has been formed, it can be reflected from today's Degree Toppers Felicitation program being incorporated with our foundation day. With Polytechnic Institute's results undeclared, 21 Nagaland University toppers and 36 autonomous college toppers are to be felicitated today at this momentous occasion. Dear toppers, in fact, the most brilliant minds of our generation, the Angsu takes enormous pride in your success, and we are thoroughly encouraged by your outstanding performances. I hope you all will agree with me that we are in need for better changes, better developments, better academic setups, better inventions, better society, and many better things than we are living with now. Let me also invite you all to agree with me that through you all, we are going to see these better changes. Both young and old, classmates and churchmates, they are all looking up to you as their role models. Therefore, you must take this beginning of success to achieve more success stories and be the inspiration that lingers forever. Let us not forget to thank our parents, family members, the college we have studied from, our teachers, friends, and all who kept believing in us until this acclamation. Congratulations, you all made us proud, and we wish you tons of success in all your future undertakings. Taking this privilege, I once again request our most esteemed Vice Chancellor Sir to kindly act into the representation of Angsu dated 1st October 2020, subsequently the Memorandum of 8 June 2021, which seeks for 1. More colleges offering postgraduate courses, 2. Proposal for a new facilitation center at Merima and Dimapur campus, 3. Appointment of assistant professors and associate professors in colleges and their salary, 4. Issuing of meritorious certificates and medals along with the convocation, 5. Pass certificate and migration certificates to mitigate the hardship being faced by the students to receive them. Sir, with your honorable self present here today, we are truly promised that Nagaland University, under your care, has and will continue to be the guiding star for the students, and that you would continue to champion the aspiration of our students' community. I once again take this prayer to you all, wishing you all a very jubilant 42nd Angsu Foundation Day and a very meaningful Degree Toppers Felicitation Day. Thank you all. Long live Angsu. Good night.
we now have the slicing of cake. For this, I would want to request our guest speaker, Sir Professor Pradesh Lal, and our former Mr. Lima Akam Jamir to kindly do the honor of slicing of the cake. Shall we all give a hand? Thank you so much. I would also like to take this time to introduce to all of us our ANSU senior members. I request all the former ANSU leaders to kindly stand and show your wonderful faces to our toppers present here and also to our viewers, and also accept our appreciation the ANSU family has all made it and created for you. I now give time to Dr. Apeni, the Director of Higher Education, for a short speech.
Chairperson for today's program, Ms. Lika A. Jimomi, Women Coordinator ANSU, guest speaker for today's program, Professor Pradesh Lal, the Honorable Vice Chancellor, Nagaland University, respected President ANSU, Mr. Vimekoyo Vitso, and his colleague. We have speakers here, Mr. Lima Akam Jamir, former President ANSU, Mrs. Himali K. Kipa, Associate Professor SABCK, toppers of Nagaland University examination, the examination conducted by Nagaland University and the 3 autonomous colleges. Today, we are very happy that the ANSU is observing the 42nd Foundation Day and Degree Toppers Felicitation. And it's a great pleasure for me to be here with University. And I want to thank the ANSU for extending a special invitation to us. It is only because of your invitation that we could come and participate this program. We are so thankful to God that this is your 42nd Foundation Day and also the Degree Toppers Felicitation Day. It's a great day. The Ansu, from the time that we have been working in the college, different colleges, we have seen that they have been working very hard for the students' community, trying to uplift the students and always, projecting the needs of the students. And they have brought a lot of achievement for the students' community. So we want to thank the Ansu for taking all the trouble to work hard for the upliftment of the students, for their welfare. And we wish that they will continue to work for the upliftment of the students. Today, we are so happy to learn that 57 students are going to receive their recognition for being degree toppers. It's a great day for all of you. And on this day, I would also like to thank the teachers because of their hard work that they have put in, because of their constant guidance and help, that the students could see this day. They could be the toppers in the university. So we want to acknowledge. And secondly, I would also like to thank the parents, because the parents have given the opportunity to their children. They have given the environment for them to work hard, and they have also extended all kinds of help and support to their children. And all of you could come up to this level. So on this day, as we have this Toppers Felicitation Day, I would also like to thank all the parents, and I would also like to advise the students to continue to pray for their teachers and for their parents, for their good health and for blessings in life. And I am really happy to be here, and on behalf of the Directorate of Higher Education, I would also like to congratulate all of you, the 57 students who are here in this program. It is only because of your obedience, for your hard work, and because of your sincerity that you are here today. And you have reached this level. We want to encourage you, and I want to tell all the students here, especially the toppers who are here, that life is not easy. Life is full of struggle. You have to work very hard. In order to become a successful person, you have to continue to work hard. You need to have courage. You need to have zeal and determination. And you need to strive harder in every step that you take. Only those who have this only those who continue to have the courage, only those who continue to work hard, only those who have the zeal and determination will achieve success in life. Because after your studies, again, you have to work hard to get a job, and for that also you have to compete, you have to work hard. After getting a job, all of you will again plan to get married. Even for that also, choosing a partner, it is not going to be very easy for all of you. You have to work very hard for that. And then, once you settle down, again, life is going to be full of competition. You have to, think about your children. You have to, work very hard to bring them up. You have to, again, give them a good education. And for that also, you have to work very hard. And that is the reason why I say that life is full of struggle. So, once again, I want to remind all the toppers who are here to keep up your standard. Today you are toppers. Don't let it end here. Continue to be toppers even in the days to come, and put your best effort. That is my humble advice to all of you. And I would like to congratulate all of you once again and wish you all the best for your future. Thank you for this time.
Thank you, Madam Apini, for encouraging the students again with your wonderful words of wisdom. I now give time to Sir Lima Akam Jamir, former President ANSU 1999 to 2000, on speech of behalf of seniors. Sir, you may kindly come and take your time.
Thank you. First of all, I would like to seek my sincere apology for being late. In fact, we have been stuck by the traffic jam, and because of that, I have happened to come a little late. So first, I would like to seek an apology for that. Respected guest speaker, Professor Lau, our Vice Chancellor, Nagaland University, Director, Higher Education, President in his colleagues, ANSU, and ladies and gentlemen, and the toppers of the college students. I am privileged that ANSU has given me this platform to speak on behalf of the seniors. So whatever comes to my mind, I'll try to share. Well, we are observing our 42nd Foundation Day as well as degree toppers felicitation. I would like to congratulate once again ANSU for organizing such an occasion for recognizing the young, talented people here. During the year 1979, our college in Nagaland was under NIHU, Northeast Hill University, which its headquarters was in Shillong. So, as the time passes by, the student leaders as well as the college authorities find it difficult to gather the needs and meet the needs of the student as well as the college student as well as the colleges. So, some of our leaders have come together and they have gathered in Kohima College, which is known as Kohima Arts College, Kohima. That time it was known as Kohima College. So they have gathered together there and they have decided to form a union which will look after the college as well as the welfare of the students. So they have named this ANSU as All Nagaland Student Union, and they have decided to come up with a draft constitution the next year, that is in the year 1980. So with this decision of the leaders, they have again made in the year 1980, and they have come with a draft named as All Nagaland College Students Union with our motto. I think it's all the same now: unity is strength. So with that motto, the seniors have decided to form this union, and they have also decided to elect some of the members from among themselves, like Tushi Jamir as the president, Vizole as the general secretary, and Ningolo Krome as the organizing secretary. So these are the three front leadership they have to, and ANSU has come this far. So in the meantime, when we are facing or when we are passing such kind of situation, ANSU has faced so many ups and downs, and ANSU has seen lots of its glories also. But ANSU again has championed all the issues that has faced, and it has come this far. So I once again congratulate the ANSU leaders of the past as well as the present who has taken the platform to this far. Well, time changes, so the needs of the union should also change. So I would like to request and urge the present leaders to concentrate more on the excellence performance of the colleges and to preserve the culture, tradition, in the identity of the students who are studying in the colleges, and also to foster unity and love among the colleges, which can be based on the motto unity is strength. And one interesting thing which we are going to face about 8-9 years from now on, in the year 2029, we will be facing our Golden Jubilee. So ANSU should set a target of some agendas and set a target of achievement there, where in the year 2020, in celebration of the Golden Jubilee, we will achieve that target, and along with the Golden Jubilee celebration, we will also celebrate the achievement that has been done by the college students and the colleges. Further, I would also like to thank and congratulate the toppers who have topped in your studies. Among your batchmates, you have done your best and you have earned the top position from the colleges. So I would like to congratulate once again. In fact, getting to the top position is not a work of overnight. It takes lots of time. Like the saying goes, Rome was not built in a day. So with your hard work, with your commitment, with your dedication, and also with the help of the college lecturers and the colleges as well as your parents, you have achieved this proud moment for all of us. So I would like to congratulate all of you. Well, as Madam has said, this is not the end. You'll be facing more challenges from tomorrow. You'll be facing more complicated world from tomorrow. So you need to put more efforts, more dedication with commitment, and you have to face the world. So I would also wish you a very bright future where you can accomplish the dreams and aspiration of the thing which you are dreaming now. I would like to give you an encouragement that since you are the topper, since you are something special from the batchmate, you have to dream big. You have to dream of not getting employment also. Getting employment is also very good, but you have to dream big that instead of getting employed, you should try to give employment to your friends out of your, since you are the most talented person from your batchmates. So you have to dream very big and you have to also see that your dream comes true. Well, taking the advantage of the presence of our Professor Lal from Nagaland University and Director from the Higher Education, I think the study of history, political science, chemistry, and the subjects that we are doing now in the colleges is also very useful, and it also helps us. But I think when the concerned authorities improvise or rectify the syllabus, I would request the authorities to kindly see that some concentration has been made in the subject of human resource development or in the field of skill development, where once the student pass from the colleges, they don't face any problem or they don't fear about being employment. But once they pass from the colleges, they will have confidence to face the world, and also it will be a blessing for the society also. So with that, a small short word, I would like to thank each and every one of you. I would once again congratulate the toppers who have come out with the flying colors, as well as I would like to congratulate the office of the All Nagaland College Students Union for organizing this 42nd Foundation Day successfully. Thank you very much. Kuklanem.
An intellectual, hardworking, and a great leader, Sir Malcolm Jamir, former President Ansu, thank you so much for blessing us with your presence and your words of encouragement. We also have Sir Kezuto Savi, who is also an advocate, Assistant Professor of Kohima Law College, and also President of NVCO. Sir, would you kindly stand and accept our appreciation from the Ansu family? I call upon Mr. Kenichityo Kensei to felicitate the toppers.
Thank you, Chairperson, for giving me this time. Respected Chairperson, Ms. Lika Mo, Women Coordinator Ansu, most respected our guest speaker, Professor Pardesi Lal, Vice Chancellor, Nagaland University, and all his entourage. Respected Director of Higher Education, Madam Abeni, and respected Joint Director Higher Education, respected President Yumiko Vitso and my esteemed colleagues, Ansu, respected Tribunal General Sakjem Longkumer and members, respected my seniors, Ansu, respected official from Naga Student Federation and his colleagues, media fraternity, parents, guardians, all the gold medalists, ladies and gentlemen. I take this privilege on behalf of Ansu, pride to felicitate all the gold medalists under Nagaland University, autonomous colleges, polytechnic and other technical courses. The union is overwhelmed and honored by the achievement of its students' friends who are here seated with us. Today, some of our friends couldn't make it due to different circumstances at this present situation and juncture, COVID-19 pandemic. This morning, we have 21 gold medalists under Nagaland University, 21 under Patkai Christian College Autonomous, 17 under Kohima Science College, Dotsama. Total, we have 57 gold medalists. Here, due to the differences in our academic calendar, this morning we might not be able to felicitate polytechnic students and other technical courses. However, as when the results are out for the technical students, the union shall acknowledge them in the same manner as we are about to do this morning. This is the fourth time that the All Nagaland College Students Union is felicitating the gold medalists, the degree toppers, technical toppers, and we shall continue to do the same in the days ahead to encourage and embrace its student fraternity. We have nothing much to give to our student friends who have achieved many things through the academic and in the academic journey. However, just a token of our acknowledgement for the landmark you have achieved, ANSU would like to acknowledge you with a reward of certificate. For this, I will request our guest speaker, Professor Pardesi Lal, Vice Chancellor, Nagaland University, to do the honor of giving away the award to the toppers. As I call upon the name, kindly make yourself available as quick as possible. We shall maintain strict SOP. We shall maintain strict SOP, so there will be no shaking of hands. Topper list under Nagaland University 2021. If there is any guardians or friends of any toppers who are representing your friends or your relative, may also receive the reward on their behalf. The first we have Mangukrinyo Sanchu, Department of BSc with a CGPA of 6.88, Zoology, St. Joseph College, Jakama. Toppers may have a click with guest speaker. The next we have Ms. Sabna Khan, BSc with a CGPA of 6.84, Physics, St. John College, Dimapur. The next we have Ms. Nisuholi H. Chishi, BSc with a CGPA of 6.73, Mathematics, St. John College, Dimapur. Next we have Mocho Hoi L. Karatina, BSc with a CGPA of 6.84, Botany, Model Christian College. Is anyone? The next we have Shristi Pathan, BSc with a CGPA of 6.69 in the subject chemistry from St. John College, Dimapur. Next we have Salguvi Rutsa, BSc with a CGPA of 6.12, Geology, Model Christian College. Next we have Ratna, BCom with a CGPA of 7, DCF, Tetsu College, Dimapur. Next we have Aditi Jain, BCom with a CGPA of 6.82, Education, BCom 6.82 BCM, Unity College, Dimapur. Next we have Ashurhe Kapaini, BA with a CGPA of 6.88, Education, Modern College, Kohima. Next we have Rohangdeni Silotha BA with a CGPA of 6.91, Psychology, Sazole College, Kohima. Just a reminder to the topper may take a descent photo with our Vice Chancellor holding a certificate. Next we have Kiseng Yile Nyumai, BA with a CGPA of 6.9, History, St. Xavier College, Chalaki. Next we have Cynthia Zuzule, BA with a CGPA of 6.94, English, Petro College, Dimapur. Up next we have Taimong Tiang Wang, BA with a CGPA of 5.97, Geography, Fazal Ali College, Mokochuru. Next we have Chongboy Sisong, BA with a CGPA of 7, Political Science, Modern College, Kohima. Next we have L. Chinglum Konyak, BA with a CGPA of 7, Political Science, Modern College, Kohima. Next we have Siwonle Dulo, BA with a CGPA of 7, Economics, Modern College, Kohima.
Congratulations, you have to continue economizing.
Up next we have Raduseno Lusa, BA with a CGPA of 5.69, Tinyadiye, Kohima College, Kohima. The next we have Income Kumla, BA with a CGPA of 6.87, Sociology, Unity College, Dimapur. The next we have Kihika K. Yapto, BA with a CGPA of 5.88, Philosophy, St. John College, Dimapur.
Congratulations.
Next we have Timothy Bas, BA with a CGPA of 5.88, Philosophy, St. John College, Dimapur. Next we have Akum Mingla from Zheche, BBA with a CGPA of 7, General, Techo College, Dimapur. Under Nagaland University, the last is Inato IA, BBA with a CGPA of 7, General, Techo College, Dimapur. As requested by our guest speaker, we will let our director do the honor of giving away the award for the autonomous colleges. Thank you so much, sir, for doing the honor. I request our Madam Director to please give away the award to the students for the autonomous colleges. Top list of Kohima Science College Autonomous BSc. First we have Temjan Benla in Imchong with a CGPA of 8.11, Anthropology. As said, you can have a distant link with the director while standing on stage with your award. Next we have Kikroi Gera with a CGPA of 8.49, Botany, Kohima Science College, Autonomous. The next we have Vitono Nagi with a CGPA of 8.44, subject Chemistry, Kohima Science College, Autonomous. Next we have Manuvolo Ninu with a CGPA of 8.46, Computer Science from Kohima Science College, Autonomous. Manuvolo Ninu. Next we have Tejasenyo Kire with a CGPA of 8.63, Geology, Kohima Science College, Autonomous. Next we have Tejosen Hetzo with a CGPA of 8.54, subject Mathematics, Kohima Science College, Autonomous. Next we have Devel Hesau with a CGPA of 8.27, subject Physics, Kohima Science College, Autonomous. Next we have Ningutunyo Leze, CGPA of 8.90, Zoology from Kohima Science College, Autonomous. Under Kohima Science College Autonomous MSc, we have 6 gold medalists. The first is Carde Vero, subject Botany, with a CGPA of 8.81. Next we have Menukrenyo Kotsu, subject Chemistry, with a CGPA of 8.46. The next we have Daniel P. Junto, subject Geology, with a CGPA of 8.23. Next we have Noren La, subject Mathematics, with a CGPA of 8.56. The next we have Aleminla, subject Physics, with a CGPA of 8.35. The next we have Nikelie Naomi Sote, subject Zoology, with a CGPA of 8.79. Next we have Noren La, now we have list of gold medalists 2021 under Patkai Christian College Autonomous. The first we have P. Hosni Keko, BA CGPA 9.21 Economics. The next we have Kokolo Athini, BA with a CGPA of 9.23 Education from Patkai Christian College Autonomous. After which we have Kipoili Hemingway, BA with a CGPA of 8.93 subject English. Next we have Remin Gaile, BA with a CGPA of 8.33, History. Next we have Baton, BA with a CGPA of 9.10, Philosophy. Next we have Ganong Kimyungam, BA with a CGPA of 8.86, Political Science. Next we have S. Kauni Mekho, BSc with a CGPA of 7.44, Computer Science. Next we have Loise Muthuhari, BSc with a CGPA of 9.50, Botany. Next we have Hongzani Damkam, BSc with a CGPA of 9.33, Chemistry. Next we have Livitoli, BSc with a CGPA of 9.01, Geology. Next we have Kevin Daniel Liu, BSc with a CGPA of 9.4, Mathematics. The next we have 19S, BSc with a CGPA of 9.44, Physics. The next we have Priyani Bakun, BSc with a CGPA of 9.7, Zoology. The next we have Sondip Nath, Bachelor of Commerce with a CGPA of 9.49, Commerce. The next we have Hongzeni M. Muri, Bachelor of Computer Application with a CGPA of 8.86. The next we have Lewete Chura, VVOC Mass Communication with a CGPA of 8.4. The next we have Bendang Tula Jamir, Master of Arts with a CGPA of 8.44, English. Next we have Yapangla Tangiri, MA with a CGPA of 8.81, Political Science. The next we have Kim Nohoing Chongboy, MA with a CGPA of 9.49, Geology. Master of Science, sorry. Under Patkai Christian College Autonomous, the last one we have L. Hongji, Master of Science with a CGPA of 9.35 in Environmental Science. Thank you, ma'am, for doing the honor of giving away the awards to our gold medalists. Those are the 57th toppers under Nagaland University and the Autonomous College. At SAID, after receiving the technical results, Ansu should acknowledge the technical toppers in the same manner as we have done today. I would like to request all the toppers and the award received on behalf of toppers to stay back after our program is done to have a photo session with our vice chancellors and our officials. On behalf of the All Nagaland College Students Union, I would like to congratulate and encourage all the gold medalists and wish the best in all your future endeavors. May God continue to bless all of you. May God bless Ansu, long live Ansu, unity, strength, good night. Thank you.
I now invite Mr. L. Chinkleng Konyak, Warden College, Kohima, to give a speech on behalf of the toppers.
Hello, check. Most respected Chairperson, executive members of the All Nagaland College Students Union, headed by the President, our guest speaker, Professor Felicitation, the Vice Chancellor of Nagaland University, dignitaries, Mrs. Mali K. Kiba, Associate Pastor, SABCK, Mr. Lima Akam Jamir, former President, Ansu, and all my dear fellow Nagaland University toppers of the year 2021. First of all, I would like to thank Mr. President for threatening us by declaring that we are being live recorded. And right now I'm feeling very much, uncomfortable with the camera being faced, put on my face directly. However, first of all, I'd like to thank God for blessing us with such a wonderful, wonderful day. And I, on behalf of the toppers, also would like to express our deepest gratitude to Ansu for taking all the troubles, Mr. Lima, survived several inconveniences and difficulties, and all my brought about by the dear fellow Nagaland University toppers for the year 2021. First of all, honoring meritors President of the University each year by Ansu is well received and highly appreciated by the students community. We all bravely hope that such appreciation from the students, all of us say, would return to Ansu as an abundant blessing. My name is Chinglem Konyak, a graduate from Warden College, Kohima, and I hold the rank from the Department of Political Science. I personally express my most sincere gratitude to the program committee for granting me the opportunity to speak on behalf of the toppers. I, however, would like to convey my most regret to all the toppers, for I may not be able to do justice in representing all your views and thoughts of all the toppers present here. However, I privately hope that my short speech would find relevance and resonance with all of you present here today in some way or the other. Now, priority in one's life is of utmost necessity. Without it, one cannot find his or her path in life. Now, to all the toppers present here, today, was the priority of your study in the undergraduate programs mere efforts to secure the top rank? One needs to question self on this matter with great concern. Human beings being social animals, in the words of the great ancient Greek philosopher Aristotle. Humans are social animals, and we learn from each other. Therefore, I would like to share my personal experience on priority. Now, I do not claim to be better than any one of you present here, nor do I claim to have achieved something great which others have not. But I do believe that we can always learn from each other. I did my secondary in science. I went on to pursue BSc in physics in Science College, as I did not know what else to do. I had no priority in life. I discovered my interest when I was in BSc 4th semester, and I could not align my priority and interest with the course I was pursuing then. Hence, I took a bold step. I discontinued my BSc in 4th semester, thus wasting 2 years of my life. I went on to study political science, a subject which I remain deeply interested in. Still, many people disapproved me of such a decision, and therefore I was discouraged for a brief moment initially. But I reassured myself of my priorities in life, and that's how I was motivated by myself. And today I have achieved formal recognition and acknowledgement for my meritorious excellence in academic discipline I so deeply passionate about. Still, the only way to perform well in an examination is by scoring maximum marks, and the same is true in our case. However, judging and evaluating the knowledge and learning capacity of the students through marking system, which is not always perfect, has become an integral part of our education system. This system compels students to employ diverse methods of securing maximum marks at all costs, which often tend to compromise the very sanctity of the purpose of education. Mugging or cramming has become a common method which students memorize contents without truly understanding them. Good grades acquired through these methods are of no use. True education must transcend this narrow objective. While scoring good marks is not unimportant, the primary objective must be to learn. However, the former cannot be entirely sidelined, as the current education system and the public employment are based on this very factor. Ignoring this totally would be too idealistic, and therefore one must cope with the reality and be practical in approach. My priority in study was never about scoring marks or securing ranks, but was about learning. The proclivity of my efforts in the UG program was never towards making it to the merit list, although friends and teachers encouraged me constantly to vie for the same, and was secondarily in the back of my mind, as I deemed I would personally be well off with a position for such other practical reasons. I am extremely thankful and glad that my method of learning has secured me the top rank today. I once again encourage all my fellow top graduates and toppers here to set priorities, work hard, and achieve your aims in life. Ignore the naysayers and believe in your sincere efforts. Yes, we will struggle, but the joy brought about by our achievements would compensate and quell the pains that we endure all along the way. Congratulations to all the toppers once again. However, let us not be content with this small achievement, for this is just an initial step. Our struggles have just begun, and we are yet to conquer greater heights in life. I conclude with a poem which I find truly inspirational. It is written by Walter D. Wintle. It goes like this. If you think you are beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you like to win, but you think you can't, it's almost a cinch you won't. If you think you lose, you have lost. For out in the world we find success begins with a fellow's will. It's all in the state of mind. If you think you are outclassed, you are. You have got to think high to rise. You have got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win the prize. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger and faster man, but sooner or later, the man who wins is the man who thinks he can. I would like to leave my last remarks with a short note of appreciation and veneration to the All Nagaland College Students Union. I would like to remind Ansu that college students all across the state are deeply appreciate your works and struggles in securing the welfare of the students' community. We remain highly indebted to Ansu for various reasons. It is not easy being leaders. Sometimes criticisms, especially from those ignorant, may weigh you down. Oftentimes, excellent works are not appreciated enough. I have personal experience as the former General Secretary of the Modern College Students Union. Sometimes the works we did for the welfare of the students were not well received or acknowledged enough by some. However, dear executive members of ANSU, leaders are tested of their strength and commitment and wisdom in such circumstances. You must stand tall, fight every battle with courage to win the war. Let us all thank God for blessing ANSU with its 42nd year. May His divine hand continue to guide ANSU ahead with vigor and passion to lead, and bless its leaders with wisdom and knowledge for all times to come. Thank you. Long live ANSU.
I see some former ANSU leaders arriving just now. I request the senior leaders who arrived just now to kindly stand and receive a token of appreciation from the ANSU family. Thank you. I now welcome Mr. Zuzove Suro for a special number.
No.
Hello everyone. First of all, I would like to give glory and honor to Almighty God for giving me this wonderful opportunity. The title of our song is How You Love Us. Jealous for me, a love like hurricane. I am tree beneath me, the wind is stand and mercy. When all of a sudden I know the wind is reflection cleansed by glory, and I realize just how beautiful you are. Real affections are for me. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Jealous for me, a love like hurricane. I am tree beneath me, the wave beats sand and mercy. When all of a sudden I'm looking where this reflection glints by glory, and I realize just how beautiful you are now. Real affections are for me. He loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves. We are his portion, is our prize, brought to redemption by the grace in his arm. Grace is an ocean we're all sinking, and heavenly earth like an apple sinks. My heart turned violent inside my chest. I don't have time to maintain this regret when I think about the way that he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves. Yes, he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves. Yes, he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Suo, for enlightening us with your melodious number. We now have our speech by our guest speaker. who is also my inspiration, sir. Our guest speaker is no less than any greatest scientist India has ever had. He has authored and co-authored multiple peer-reviewed scientific papers and presented works at many national and international conferences. Professor Pillal is a celebrated professor with several reputed awards and recognition. Not only Nagaland University alone, but Nagas as a whole is proud and privileged to have his service to our people and to our land. Sir, the All Nagaland College Students Union heartily welcome you and extend our deep acknowledgement for making yourself available to extort the best brands of the day. You may kindly come and take your time.
Respected Chairperson, Ms. Felicitation, Director Higher Education, Ms. Ebony, dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, ANSU President Mr. V. Vitso and his team of office bearers, dignitaries, former leaders of ANSU, parents, media persons, and lastly, my dear students, good afternoon to all of you. I'm indeed delighted to be here amidst you. Occasion, as I could see, it is the 42nd Foundation Day that we call the University of ANSU. All Nagaland College Students Union. 42nd, on the occasion of 42nd anniversary of this union, let me try to go ahead with the slogan, Long Live ANSU. Friends, the great endeavor which on its 42nd Foundation Day, the ANSU is reflecting it, as usual felicitating degree toppers of Nagaland University, INC, autonomous colleges in the ages of Nagaland. Friends, moment in fact, I have a look at the slogan, unity is strength. And trust me, from the very childhood, being in fact from a village school, pursuing my primary education, as Sanskrit, one of the favorite subjects, I was bribed with that notion that Sanghe Shakti Kalavyuge. That reminds me, in fact, that means unity is strength. Friends, at the very outset, let me appreciate the gesture of ANSU to provide me an opportunity to be with them, to be with all of you on this auspicious day. I have tried, in fact, to just have a glimpse of the ANSU activities, the former leaders, their vision and wisdom, and I have absolutely no hesitation to make a mention about that ANSU had been doing remarkably well in the past, at the present, and I have every reason to believe that they will continue marching ahead with a vision and wisdom in the process of making the intelligentsia in the state of Nagaland. On this occasion, I take the cognizance of the fact that the global population, if we have a look at, it has gone up to 7.5 billions. Now, I'm sure, especially I would expect from the subject choppers, the academic fraternity, across the academic institutions, 7.5 billion population, global population, and out of that 135 crores, our population. And we try to have a look at in today's scenario. We are having nearly 1,000 universities and around 45,000 colleges to teach, to give the degree. But somewhere, things are not precipitating up to the requirement, and that is how we continue missing our place on the global scenario. Friends, that part, I think, these are the occasions when we are trying, in fact, to trace the history and how we started, where we stand. We have got to be very, very careful in making decision how to progress forward. Fact remains, continuing with the responsibility, and that responsibility is nothing else but try to mull the requirement of our academics, to impart the quality education in an effort to prepare an army of expertise for the place to serve the society in different capacities. It is undeniable fact that altogether I as a academician, you as a leader, others as academic leaders, and down the line, the recipients, the student communities, all together are trying, in fact, to mull one and only one requirement that, in fact, takes us to square one, where from we have to serve the society in the most efficient way. Friends, while talking of that, let us try to have a look at the problems with the entire world which we are facing today, where we have got to discharge our responsibilities as a grown-up citizen, as an educated lot. What actually it is? It is our responsibility. If the national population has grown up to 135 crores, we have got to see to it that education which we are taking, the expertise which we are trying to develop, the knowledge and skill which we are getting imbibed with, that serves as an important tool to address to the requirements towards food for everybody. And trust me, when we talk about food for everybody, we are necessarily addressing to one mouth with two hands to work. There should not be any disparity in addressing to the requirements. Health for everybody. Employment for everybody. And down the line, whatever we do, that must be socially relevant. All of us at individual level, whether in fact say the arrow points at us or through us it points at the rest. The sole in fact a requirement we are all together trying to mull is that we have to serve as an instrument to smoothen the things amidst too many problems. Problems had been there, problems are there. Unfortunately, the whole globe, the entire civilization is passing through unprecedented nightmare. We will get through. Intentions have to be strong and pious. Anyway, coming back to, I take the cognizance of the fact that while celebrating 42nd anniversary, ANSU traditionally is felicitating the degree toppers. My dear friends, it is big occasion for the toppers, and that is why I join ANSU and other leaders, the whole galaxia, to give big hands to degree toppers. You have done well, keep it up, but please remember, while awarding you with a degree, there is something what is called inherent responsibility to sustain the confidence that the system is going to bestow in you. Anywhere, whether in person or through just so-called your creation, you should always try in fact to command the respect and try in fact to show the height you have achieved through your hard work, putting all your efficiencies together, focused to earn that say topper's position. It must be duly sustained. That responsibility that lies on you. How will you do it? I give you some tips. You have to take care of 5 C's. C. 5 C's. What are these 5 C's? Commitment. That first is commitment. That commitment which you had, the commitment you are supposed to have, and then you have to concentrate. Concentrate on your commitment, how to achieve it. Continue. Consult and command. These 5 C's are going to remain, say, yourself in the track where you are standing at the moment, and standing there, you should always try to aim, say, for a bigger things. But how will you do? Because these 5, caring for the 5 C's alone are not going to cater to the requirements. For that, you have to care for 5H. 5H. Head. You have to put your mind into the fear, standing there alert. Head, then heart. Without putting into the hearts whatever you are trying to take, it's not possible to make a difference. Hands. Head, heart, hands. And today's, in fact, requirement is that having a degree, having very good CGPA, topping the list, these alone are not going to suffice the requirements. Because now, in the growing scenario, the global scenario, let me tell you, and we would not and we should not deny in fact the fact that we are now a global citizen. So, the degrees which we are going in fact to earn in any position, these degrees are going in fact to determine the eligibility. Please see to that. 99% arts 49%. What determines if BA, BSc, BCom pass? That degree is there, it is determining eligibility to take, in fact, any examination. That way, the added responsibility which our toppers, in fact, they are going to have, that they have to exhibit the potential they are, in fact, branded and bracketed with. Friends, as I said, head, heart, and then hands. Nothing in today's scenario is complete without hands-on training. So once you enter the hall, next you have to look forward. That is, in fact, your performance. It's your performance that is definitely going to make a difference along with the degree. Then, I say today's scenario that demands out of these 5 H, head, heart, hand, against all odds, against all times, these in fact are going to make core requirements an individual had to stand with, aiding the other 2 H, that is health and hygiene. With this 5C and 5H pulling together, trying to develop the confidence, and especially, let me once again, while appreciating, celebrating in fact the victory of the graduates within the subject they are chopping. These subjects will remain in fact the core subject. But now, the time I'm talking to you, University Grounds Commission is already, they are just relaying a program. And this program is focusing on this, say, holistic and multidisciplinary education. Friends, it is today's requirement. As a teacher of the society, my experience when I'm trying in fact to track down for the past at least 25 years, let me tell you a very, very honest statement come just called declaration that yes, students from Nagaland are in no way inferior to student community from any university. Let me tell you, this I'm telling you simply because as a teacher, I myself have served minimum 4 universities. I'd say, as a NAC member, I'm going in fact to many academic institutions across the country. I've seen their status, I have seen their expertise, and that gives me the confidence to make a bold statement to say that my students, in fact, they are in no way inferior to. Now, well, yeah, there are certain things which we have to take care of, and those things, in fact, take us to, once again, square one. We have got to see to it what we are earning, what we are learning, why we are learning, and how to learn. Friends, I take the cognizance of the fact that this time is very bad. We are not only just burdened with the responsibility of learning ourselves and inducing the fellow colleagues, in fact, to learn and just try to say, having a notion to advance together for the sake of good to the nation, society, good to the nation. But at the same time, we are also burdened with the responsibility that we do not track ourselves like the citizens of other nations, where the people, in fact, indiscriminately, in an effort to have extreme liberty, are facing 4th COVID-19, this pandemic wave. And let me tell you, as a zoologist, the limited knowledge whatever I have about these particular microbes, especially I am talking of retroviruses, with time they must perish themselves. But unfortunately, somewhere we are not able to take care the way we should. The longer the virus persists, more mutants it will continue, and say unfortunately it will take us to a different square wherefrom we will have to continue facing this menace. How long, nobody knows about. While I stepped into the office of this Hansu this morning, one of my colleagues, in fact, former Hansu leader, he talked about this Japanese language and all that. Let me tell you, back in 1976, I had just joined my PhD program, and our lab had one tall scientist, Professor Hideyoshi Kobayashi from the Japan. And I in fact was put with him to help him out for conducting some experiments. The scientist was working on angiotensin II, and let me tell you, in today's scenarios, trying to trace in fact how this COVID-19 in fact is entering into the body, you have to go through this particular, receptor for this particular hormone. Anyway, forget about that part, that is another story, and I wish we stand to an opportunity to talk at length about this COVID-19, how precisely it works and how to take care of that. Friends, why I just made a mention about, let me tell you. Back in 1976, sitting with this scientist at the Varanasi airport, I did not know what to talk about. Just as a normal query, I inquired about, sir, how long had you been in this country? He said for the past 6 months, because he had said, worked in most of the premier institutions right from Maharashtra, and in the last leap only he had landed in Varanasi, Banaras University, in our lab. You see, his remark was that this country is beautiful, people are very good, but everything in this country appears amalgamated, mixed up. Please see to that. Back in 1976, I just simply placed a request to sir, how do you interpret it? He said, look at, here the students are not able to take a discipline they find or they basically are interested in. I could find that parents are becoming, motivating force. Just track the students to a particular discipline which basically they don't like. At that moment, in fact, when on my request, he told that the trend in Japan is that every child is born with some natural gift. I tell you, this is a universal fact. Any parent, any so-called grown-up guy, simply you watch with, at growing children. Every child is born with a natural gift. The nation has mechanism to track that natural gift in that particular child. And child is always put to advantage to develop in that particular area. That is how they are able to do good and serve good. Now, when I have a look at anything that we talked about back in, say, 1976, 2021, when we are sitting, in fact, to see and implement the new education policy, we are going to once again focus at the core subject and the generic subjects along with skill orientation. Now all are going to be put in fact at the liking of the students. I think it will serve remarkably well. Friends, see, we will be, our students will be there, the society will be the way we act. Time and again, we fail to perceive what is the ultimate responsibility. We must in fact perceive and try in fact to mull. If you give me the responsibility, I am fully aware that my responsibility is to try my level best, say across the colleges, in the university, across the disciplines, to raise an army of expertise. This army of expertise, imbibed with notions, positive notions, they are going to serve better the society. As a Vice Chancellor, I have absolutely no hesitation to see that this is my responsibility to see that quality of education which we are imparting to our students, that is in no way inferior, because with inferior quality of education we cannot serve the society and the nation better. I am aware what I am supposed to do, and I just take the contingent of expertise from within the institution and even across the institutions to serve this cause in the best possible way. Anyway, I think but I have already taken enough time. See, what should we do actually? We are at a crossroad. Where from? We have to sit and very seriously think about what we in fact need to do at this point of time. Friends, once again, I'm trying to reiterate it. Have the degree, be proud of that. Don't become arrogant. Be proud of that. Try to sustain it. As far as possible, try to grow through question and answer. Why it is like this? Which way it could be better? Obviously, I'm talking of adopt innovative nature. And once you adopt that, you will grow gradually to develop the skill. Try to have positive values. Everything in the system has two aspects, positive and negative. Try to stick to the positive side of the things. And in event of confusion, best way is that we sit together, we discuss, we strategize, we resolve, and next moment we stand again to address to our requirements. With that, let me end up my this talk citing a Sanskrit slok, which indeed I am very much fond of, but I will instantly translate it into English to your convenience. It is like that. Vipadi dharya matha vyudaye kshama Sadasiva patuta yudhi vikrama Yasasi chabhiruchir vyasnam srutau Prakriti siddhamidham hi mahatmana. Friends, it starts with Vipadi dharya matha. If time is not favorable, as we are having at the moment, then we have to maintain patience. Abhyuday kshama. See, unintentional or inadvertent mistake done by anybody, when say that somebody has a true realization, yes, it is a mistake, but it is done inadvertently, then we have to just simply excuse. If you have to deliver a speech, which all of us at certain juncture of our just called career, we will be left to do, please stand balance with your words. If you have to fight a war, fight like a hero. Don't surrender under any just called circumstance. Don't try to poach your thoughts on others. Before that, patiently hear what others want to say or communicate. If you can master these qualities in life, trust me, no force on this earth can stop you from rising sky high. With that, once again, I express my gratitude to this ANSU team to provide me an avenue to be with them, and especially to address to my dear students, toppers, amidst galaxy of intellectuals with parents. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
Mr. Alam Kabachabir, gold medalist BSc Statistics with CGPA grade of 8.03 under Kohima Science College Autonomous. You are requested to kindly collect your reward after the program. I deem it a great honor to propose to say thank you to our most respected and our most distinguished guest speaker of the day, Professor Pradeshi Lal, who have helped us in making this ANSU Foundation Day and Felicitation program such a blessing. Thank you, sir, for sharing your thought-provoking wisdom and knowledge, along with awareness and guidance for the future of the students, leaders, and particularly the young generation of Nagaland. With your speech and impact, it will remain a historic manuscript for the future of every one of us here today. I am also happy to express a vote of thanks to everyone present here and also who had viewed over streaming platform by making the program a grand success. Finally, the wonderful students and toppers of 2020, university toppers who have turned up from various corners despite pandemic, and to meet all of you in good health and your participation. Thank you so much for your cooperation. At last, we will wrap up this program by hearing a vote of thanks from our All Nagaland College Students Union General Secretary in Member Jamir.
Thank you, Chairperson, for the time. It is an honor to be delivering a vote of thanks on the event of the second ANSU Foundation Day and Degree Toppers Felicitation Program. I, on behalf of my colleagues in the entire congregation, would like to express heartiest gratitude to our today's speaker, Sri Professor P. Lal, Vice Chancellor at Nagaland University, for availing his time despite his busy schedule and inspiring us and wise words. I would also like to thank our Honorable Minister Sri Damjit Imna Along, Honorable Advisor Sri Metoyoka, the Director of Higher Education, Madam Apini, for expressing us their concern and congratulating the toppers. I also thank Sri Dimakam Jamir, former President ANSU, and Administrator Kohima Law College for his vital time and sharing us his wise words and knowledge. I also like to thank all the senior leaders of ANSU, Naga Students Federation, well-wishers, toppers, participants, volunteers, and media person for their support and cooperation, because of whom we have made this program possible. It is not possible to mention everyone individually for the most appreciating involvement and willingness you have expressed throughout the event. I once again would like to state that we are indeed very glad to the speakers. We thank you for being with us. It is a remain pronounced pleasure. Lastly, I would like to request to all the congregation to join us for a light refreshment after the program. Unity strength, long live Ansu. Thank you.
That brings us to the end of this memorable program. As per the given SOPs by the state government and the district task force, takeaways, food packings have been arranged for all the delegates. So the Yangsu requests each one of you to kindly take one and remember Yangsu in your prayers, good thoughts and best wishes. In order to facilitate the SOPs being given, I request all the toppers, guardians and parents, wherever you are seated, to kindly rise up from there and hold your degree certificate. Along with, I request Vice Chancellor, Director Madam, and our House of Dignitaries and Attires to line up in front of them and have a photo session. We have arranged the seating in such a way that all of you would be visible from the back till the front, all of you would be visible. So kindly comprehend the situation, and I request the photographers to kindly do the recording.
Hả? Lấy chỗ lên thế này.